Have you noticed a change? Conversations used to be about sharing, about connecting with another soul. Now it feels like everyone is trying to shout the loudest, to dominate the conversation. We interrupt, we dismiss, we talk over each other. Where is the respect? Where is the empathy? Have we forgotten how to truly listen? Think about the last time you felt truly heard, not just acknowledged, but truly understood. It's a rare and precious feeling. And it's becoming even rarer in today's world. We're so busy broadcasting our own thoughts, our own opinions, that we forget to make space for anyone else's. We're missing out on the beauty of connection, the joy of learning from someone different from ourselves. Remember when we used to sit on porches sipping lemonade and just talk? We listened to each other's stories, shared our dreams and fears. There was a sweetness to those conversations, a genuine desire to connect. We need to rediscover that spirit, that willingness to truly hear each other. Our relationships, our communities, our very souls depend on it. Why is this happening? Why are so many conversations filled with arrogance and a lack of empathy? We are bombarded with information, constantly connected. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and retreat into ourselves. Social media plays a role too. It encourages us to chase likes and validation. This translates into our offline interactions. The need to be right has become an epidemic. True connection comes from understanding. Let's choose empathy over ego, understanding over judgment. How do we know if we're contributing to the problem? Arrogance can be subtle, creeping into our interactions without us even realizing it. Do we interrupt constantly, eager to share our own thoughts without truly hearing the other person? Do we dismiss their feelings, their experiences as invalid or unimportant? Do we find ourselves constantly trying to one-up them, to tell a better story, to make sure we come out on top? Arrogance thrives on comparison, on the need to feel superior. It shuts down genuine connection, leaving both parties feeling unheard and unseen. It's time to take a good, hard look in the mirror. Are we approaching conversations with humility, with a genuine desire to connect and understand? Or are we bringing our ego to the table, more focused on being right than on building bridges of understanding? The answer might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. Recognizing our own patterns of arrogance is the first step towards breaking free and becoming better communicators, better partners, better friends. It's about choosing humility over hubris, empathy over ego, and connection over conflict. Section 4. Love and Arrogance. Poisoning the roots of intimacy. Arrogance damages our intimate relationships profoundly. Love thrives on vulnerability, being truly seen and heard. Arrogance erects walls, creating distance and resentment. Instead of listening, they defend their own positions. The conversation becomes a battleground, leaving both hurt. Over time, this erodes the relationship's foundation. Trust diminishes, intimacy fades, and resentment grows. The antidote is humility, admitting wrongs and prioritizing feelings. Choose understanding over being right, connection over conflict. Section 5. Cultivating humility, rediscovering the lost art of listening. How do we cultivate humility in our conversations? It starts with rediscovering the lost art of listening, truly hearing and absorbing the other person's words. Seek to understand their perspective. Put down the phone and give undivided attention. Make eye contact, nod and ask clarifying questions. Show empathy and value their thoughts. Acknowledge their feelings. Conversations are not competitions. The true reward is the connection and mutual respect. Section 6. Building bridges, not walls. Embracing understanding in communication. In a world that often feels increasingly divided, we need to choose understanding over arrogance. We need to build bridges of communication, not walls of separation. This starts with each and every conversation, with a conscious effort to listen with empathy and speak with humility. Let's challenge ourselves to approach conversations as opportunities for connection, not combat. Let's choose curiosity over judgment, understanding over assumption, and love over ego. Let's remember that we're all in this together, navigating the complexities of life with our own unique experiences and perspectives. By embracing humility and understanding in our communication, we can create a more compassionate, connected, and fulfilling world for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's start today with the next conversation we have. Let's choose to listen with open hearts and speak with kind words. The world is waiting for our empathy, our understanding, our love.